Colorism is defined as prejudice or discrimination, especially within a racial or ethnic group, favoring people with lighter skin over those with darker skin.
Sydney Fields, and I'm a second year.
My name is Curtis Love Jr., and I'm a freshman.
My name is Jay White Rabbit. I am a second year.
My name is Jada Lewis.
Salma Abdullahi.
What year are you?
Junior.
I identify as Black. My ethnic background, I'm Irish, Scottish, Native American, and Black.
I am African American, Hispanic, and Puerto Rican.
I am American Indian, a member of the Ho-Chunk Nation, and I am Spanish.
Black, African American Black.
I'm Black and Somali.
Yeah, I define colorism as being treated a sort of way because of your color and instead of your race, as like, for an example, lighter skin or darker skin getting treated differently because of that.
Colorism is basically, in like, I guess the daughter of racism. It's colorism is like defined based off of like how people within your own race like define you, typically. So based off of color, that is how things are done. So people discriminate against you based off of your own skin tone, which can be within like any, like from anybody basically. So.
Isn't it like when you're Black and you don't like light skin or dark skin people, for example?
Colorism is like not liking someone based on the color, like the darkness or lightness of their skin. So like treating people with like darker complexions differently than how people with lighter complexions are like treated.
Puerto Rican, Mexican.
Ethiopian.
Usually people typically think that I'm like African born, so like from like Africa, like my parents are African.
People think I'm white or that I'm Latina, which is fine. It's like, no, nothing against them, but it's just like, no, I'm Native, because Native is not a really popular like ethnic background to have, I guess. So, yeah.
A lot of people have told me I look Ethiopian a couple times.
Eddie Fergus, shown here, was an assistant professor of education at New York University who conducted a study on Latino high school males. Fergus found that Mexican and Puerto Rican males with white-looking skin are perceived as white and sometimes treated more favorably, while boys of the same ethnicity who had darker complexions are perceived as Black and often experience discrimination. Even these two boys, both with Latin backgrounds, just by the difference in skin tone, they were discriminated against by their own ethnic groups.
At school, I think is when I first started middle school, boys would tell me like, oh, I like you because you're light skinned or things like that.
So when I was going in for a job application, they told me that they weren't doing no more job applications. But I feel like because my skin color, I wasn't able to get it because right after I had left, this light-skinned dude, even though we're the same color and, you know, even though we're the same, like, color and we had the same skin tone, but he's just lighter, I feel like they gave him a different opportunity because he looks less Black than I do, really, to be honest. So.
For me personally, I haven't experienced colorism, but I know a bunch of white passing natives, and they're just white. So, but they're like more native than I am. So I feel for them that it's hard for them to feel like they belong to like the native community, because it's like they're like judged and like, why are they here? Like, what are they doing? So I feel for them it's like kind of hard, but for me like it's whatever. Like I feel like people know that I'm native once I say it. So yeah.
Thank you. Yes, I have. I experience on a daily basis. Solely just because like I am darker and within this society, darker skinned women are not viewed as desirable, and so there might be like small comments like, oh, you're cute for a dark skin, or just small things. A lot of things are with my skin are associated with like being negative, and so people find me to be aggressive based off of me being dark. Just certain things. I can't really recall when the first time I experienced like colorism, but it probably was as a young child, like really. So, yeah.
Have you experienced colorism?
Yeah, I've seen like people around me believe that, for example, light skinned people are pretty and then dark skins aren't like as pretty or they're not pretty at all.
What is your ethnic background and race?
I'm friends with a lot of like different types of people and stuff, and one of my friends, she's a dark skin, and someone has told her before like you're not pretty or whatever because you're dark skinned, but then they've seen like other people that are light skinned, they're like light skins are cute, but
Why do you think that is?
I don't like think there's a difference between the two. I think that they're both beautiful, and like I can't say why I think it is because I don't believe in that.
Bye.
Wait, he walked through. Wait, you gotta wait till the door.
Man, when I walk through.
Okay, wait, now go.
Bye.